Hey guys, Chris Cooper here, founder of Execute Your Passion, author of Achieve Your Dreams and Get Shit Done. And you know this, as a lifestyle and procrastination expert, I help folks just like you, entrepreneurs and professionals, stop quitting, stop procrastinating, and learn how to start succeeding in their business and also in all areas of their lives. And welcome to another edition, I will say an exciting and fun edition, of Chris Cooper TV. And I'm so excited to have you all with us today because we're going to talk about a question that I get quite a lot. Matter of fact, I've gotten this question probably the last couple of weeks, almost weekly. And that question is simply this. They say, Chris, hey, I know you're a coach. Hey, Chris, I know you're a speaker. Hey, I know you're a motivator. I know you're all these different trainer, an author, all these different types of things. But how in the heck, but they usually say hell, how in the hell do you actually stay motivated? Not only that, how do you get motivated? And then after getting motivated, how do you stay motivated? Well, guess what? I'm so excited that you asked this question. I'm so excited that you are giving me the opportunity to basically share that information with you today. So in this episode of Chris Cooper TV, that's what we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about getting and staying motivated. So let's talk about this. First and foremost, what I've learned is that motivation, honestly, guys, it's overrated. You probably heard me say that before, but it really is. It's kind of overrated. And the reason that I say that is because motivation is very external in nature. Case in point, as you know, and I know that sounds crazy coming from the motivational speaker, right? But I've been that for several years. But you know what? Every single time, no matter if it was an audience of 10 or an audience of 10,000, every time I took the stage, I was ready. Every time I took the stage, I was giving 100,000%. And I was looking forward to doing some awesome and some incredible things. And every time I hit the stage, I allowed the fire, the fervor, the zeal, the passion inside of me to exude through my words and to kind of go over all the nervousness and energy that I had prior to that. But what I learned in those situations is that people were excited. They were filled up. They were ready all the time that they were with me. But my question became, what happens when they go home? What changes? In that environment where they've got me, on their Chris Cooper high, they're motivated, they're ready, they're go, 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 go. But what happens when they go home? Well, that's when I realized that motivation is overrated. And I realized that it probably would be more important to really give individuals the ability to be inspired. Because when you're inspired, everything changes. When you're inspired, you'll keep that fire burning within you even after I'm gone. When I think about inspiration, I think about a fire being ignited inside of you. And that's what inspiration is all about. But let's go back to motivation just for, the sake of example, because that's why you guys are tuning into this episode, because it's all about getting and ultimately staying motivated. So when I think about that, and like I said, when I think about the whole external nature of motivation, I also think I'm reminded of what really motivates us, guys, is one of two things. It's honestly, when you break it down to the foundational, rudimentary principles, it's either pleasure or pain. And people will do more to get pleasure, or they'll do more to avoid pain. And that's what it comes down to. Case in point, let me give you a great story that I once heard. And the story is about a boy. And this little boy, he's a little southern gentleman, probably grew up somewhere in Georgia. And he used to go to school the same way every single day. Every day, guys, he would walk the exact same path every single day. And along his path, on his way to school, he would pass an old house, like an old farmhouse. And on the porch every day, he would see an old man, an older gentleman, sitting there smoking his pipe, sitting there in a rocking chair. And every day as a little boy walked by, he heard this sound. And he looked down on the porch, and there was a dog howling. And the dog was howling, "Ow! Ow!" I'm not a good dog, don't laugh at me. "Ow! Ow!" It was howling over and over and over and over again. And, and this happened, quite a few times. He noticed that maybe, 2 days a week, 3 days a week, 4 days a week. Then he realized almost every single day that he walked by this gentleman's house, this older gentleman's house, this dog was howling. And, so one day the little boy got enough courage and he stopped and he said, "You know what, sir? He said, I'm gonna say something." So he went up to the older gentleman who was sitting in a chair, rocking in his rocking chair, sitting on the porch, and he said, He said, sir, and the old man said, yes, sonny. He said, every day, can I ask you something? He was like, sure. Every day that I come past here, every day I hear your dog howling. Every day he sounds like horrible. He's going, arr, arr, every single day. Why is he doing that, sir? Like, what's wrong with him? Is he sick? Is he ill? Like, what's the problem? And the old man was rocking in his chair. And he stopped and he said, you know what? He's sitting on a nail. The little boy said, he's sitting on a nail? Well, if he's sitting on a nail every day, why doesn't he just get up? And the old man looked at him and he smiled. And he said, you know what? I guess it doesn't hurt bad enough yet. So when I talk about getting and staying motivated to you guys today, I want you to think about that. Are you like that dog that's sitting on the nail and it doesn't hurt bad enough yet, which is why you haven't gotten up? See, because I'm going to tell you, what happened to that dog is something very important. What happened to that dog is that pain from the nail became a dull pain. And anybody that knows pain knows there's different types of pain. There's a dull pain and there's a sharp pain. Because guess what? If it was a sharp pain or a new pain, you would pop right back up when your butt hits it. But once that pain becomes dull, your body has adapted and adjusted to the misery and to the pain. And although it's uncomfortable, it's not uncomfortable enough. No, I'm not calling you a dog, but I'm saying I know that many of you guys are howling every single day. And I don't know what your nail is, guys. I don't know. I don't know if your nail is your job. I don't know if your nail is your relationship. I don't know if your nail is your health. I don't know what your nail is, but I'm going to tell you this. It has to hurt bad enough. Because once it hurts bad enough, guess what? Oh, then you will be motivated and you'll be able to get the momentum and you'll be able to get motivated and you'll be able to stay motivated because you will want to avoid that pain. Because remember, the only two things that motivate people typically are pleasure or pain. So my question to you is, what is your pain? And it doesn't always have to be pain, but what is your pleasure? Because some people are wired to do more to get success and go after dreams and go after that. That's what excites. They get high off of life. But then some individuals are more prone to avoid the negative things and the things that would make them have pain. So I don't know where you fall on this spectrum of pleasure or pain, but I want you to identify what it is. So I'm going to leave you with 3 simple steps that's going to allow you to get and also to stay motivated. The first thing is simply this. You got to identify what motivates you, right? And what really moves you. You got to identify it. Is it the pleasure? Is it the pain? Is it a mix of both? Are you into some 50 Shades stuff? I don't know. You might well be. But just understand that you got to figure out, is it the pleasure or is it the pain? And which one are you willing to go after more with a vengeance? The second thing is, after you've identified it, you got to lock in on it and you got to don't let it go. I'll never forget when I did some work in direct sales and other things, one of the mentors in the company said something like, you don't stop until you get what you came here for. So when you talk about getting and staying motivated, after you've identified what really moves you and what really gets you going, don't let it go. Hold on it for dear life, because guess what? It is your life. It could be the meaning of everything that you need and everything you desire and the pathway to get all these amazing and incredible things, but you gotta hold on to it. And the third step I'm gonna say is simple. You've gotta get consistent and you gotta find a partner, you gotta tell somebody, and there has to be some accountability in place that will allow you, because now that you got the motivation, you wanna make sure that you stay motivated. And that other person will help you, because I'm gonna tell you a secret. Most of us don't know this, but most of us will do more for other people than we will for ourselves. And the fact and the mindset or even a thought that you may let someone else down can be just enough to really push you forward to make some awesome and great things happen. So I don't know what your nail is. Get your ass off of it. That's what I'm saying today. Make sure that's a sharp pain. So that way you can move forward. Find out what really motivates you. Identify what really moves you, number 1. Number 2, once you've identified it, hold on to it. Don't let go. And lastly, get some consistency and some accountability through a partner, like a coach, like me, or someone else that can assist you in that. So there you have it, guys. That's the ways that you're going to be able to get and also stay motivated. So I hope that you enjoyed what you heard today. I hope that you enjoyed what you saw today. If so, share this video with everybody that you know that needs a swift kick in the ass so they can get motivated and stay motivated too. Share this with all your friends in social media world and everywhere else. And also, I encourage you, go to chriscooperlive.com. chriscooperlive.com, that's the place to be, where you're going to get tips to get shit done, where you're going to get tips that are going to take you forward in all aspects of your life and your business at home. I promise you won't be disappointed. You'll also find all the information about all my upcoming events and all my upcoming programs, and I look forward to seeing you either live, in person, or even virtually, through our interaction. So this has been another amazing and incredible and hopefully fun episode for you of Chris Cooper TV. Until next time, always remember, breakthroughs are sexy, so ignite the fire inside. See you next time, guys. Remember, get motivated, stay motivated.